Now, we know how to represent our integers on a number line. The next thing, we have operations on integers. What is operations? We have 4 basic operations. 1, addition. 2, subtraction. 3, division. And 4, multiplication. Those are the 4 basic operations. So here, we want to look at 2 operational integers, then we have addition of integers on a number line. What is the meaning of the statement? We are going to use a number line to do our addition. Hey, how? We will know how in the next 1 to 2 minutes. So, addition of integers using a number line or on a number line. We are using a number line to do the addition. Let us consider. Use number line to work out. Use number line to work out. Use number line to work out, meaning that we are using number line now to work out. Use number line to work out A, positive 4 plus 2. B, negative 5 plus 3. C, negative 1 plus 3. Use number line to work out the following. One thing I want you to know. One thing I want you to know before we use a number line here. Note something here. We have positive integers. Positive integers are called natural numbers. What have I said? Positive integers are called natural numbers that can be written without the positive sign. What have I said? Positive integers are called natural numbers that can be written without the positive sign. So if you see any number without the positive sign, we call it a positive integer. It is a positive integer. For example, 9, that is positive 9. If you have 2, that is positive 2. If we have negative 3, we know it is negative 3 because it has negative. But those integers without negative sign or positive sign are taken to be positive integers. Do you understand whatever I'm saying? Yes. Okay, let us write it down to avoid forgetting. Note and say, positive integers are also called natural numbers. For example, 50. Give me 50 shillings. Are you only saying give me positive 50? No. But if you say give me negative 50, you're not making sense. So you see, 50 is positive. It means that you need 50 shillings. So we call them natural numbers. Positive integers are also called natural numbers. And therefore can be written without the positive sign. So what is the key word here? Natural numbers has no positive sign. So if it has positive sign or it has no positive sign, that is now positive integers. But we are saying that positive integers, we can also call them natural numbers, and line the word natural there, natural numbers, and can therefore be written without the positive sign. So if you come across a number without a positive sign, without a negative sign, take it to be positive. That is what this statement is talking about. Positive integers are also called natural numbers and therefore can be written without the positive sign. Good. Next, let us now move to solution here. A, we have positive 4 plus 2. Positive 4 plus 2. Positive 4 plus 2. So this positive, already we know it is positive because it is indicated here positive. This is plus. And here we have 2. 2 is standing on its own. 2 is standing on its own. So if 2 is standing on its own, 2 is standing on its own, what does it mean? It has no positive sign. It has no negative sign. And when adding, we cannot assume it is positive or negative. Or we cannot assume that it is a negative 2. No, it is positive 2. Why? Come here. Positive integers are also called natural numbers and can therefore be written without the positive sign. So 2 we have here is positive. This one is operational sign, which is addition. Then here we have positive 4. You need to understand that. So, if we have negative, can we still add? Yes. Remember, we can add a negative integer. We can also add a positive integer. We want to see the procedure. But one thing we need to know, positives are towards the right, negatives are towards the left. Once you have that, procedures will be now simple for you. Steps 1, locate the first number on the number line. Locate the first number on the number line. Locate the first number on the number line. That is step 1. Locate the first number on the number line. Then after locating, we need to know what is the meaning of addition. Note I said that adding means movement of steps. Adding means moving a given number of steps. A given number of steps. That is what adding means. So adding means moving a given number of steps. And remember, we can move a given number of steps to the right and move a given number of steps to the left. So if we are adding a positive number, like in this case, we move 2 steps to the right. If we are adding a negative number, we move 2 steps to the left. Are you getting what have I said? If you are adding a positive number, you move to the right. If you are adding a negative number, you move to the left. That is whatever I'm saying. Very simple. So here, how many steps? The number of steps is whatever you are adding. Or whatever you are adding. The number of steps, something here, the number of steps is the value you are adding. That is what you need to know. The number of steps you are moving to the right or moving to the left is that value you are adding. For example, here I'm adding positive 2. So I'm moving how many steps? 2 steps. Positive to the right. Suppose I'm adding negative 2. I move how many steps? 2 steps. Direction left. Why? Because of the negative. Why will I move right? Because of the positive. So if I'm adding positive 2, I move 2 steps to the right. If I'm adding negative 2, I move 2 steps to the left. You need to understand that. So the number is the number of steps is the value you are adding. So the number of steps, so please insert here the number of steps is the value you are adding. The value you are adding. Before we move to the next step, we can write and say, when you are adding a positive number, you move to the right, and when you are adding a negative number, you move to the left. When adding a positive number, movement is to the when adding a positive number, movement. When adding a positive number, movement is to the. When adding a positive number, movement. When adding a positive number, movement is to the right. And when it is negative, we move to the left. We move to the left. So when adding positive, we move to the right, and when adding negative, we move to the left. So this is the procedure. Locate the first number on your number line. Procedure 1. Adding means movement a given number of steps. The number of steps is the value you are adding. When adding a positive number, movement is to the right. And when it is a negative, we move to the left. Why am I writing this? So that you don't forget, and for you to refer later or sometimes after you are done. So for your revision, I'm writing this down. So let us now locate the first number on the number line. What is our first number here? Positive 4. So number line is now very fast. Arrow, arrow. Middle, we have 0. To the left, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8. Positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6, positive 7, positive 8, positive 9. So already I have a number line here. I cross-check. Negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So why am I cross-checking? To ensure you are not skipping. Remember, your values must be equidistant, meaning that between this and this should be 1. Between 1 and 2, 1. Between 2 and 3, 1. Between 3 and 4, 1. But if we have 3 and write 6 here, meaning that we have skipped. So to avoid skipping, cross-check. Locate the first number, which is positive 4. Positive 4, it is here on the number line. So we are adding 2, and we say that positive values are also called natural numbers. Positive integers are also called natural numbers that can be written without the positive sign. So meaning that we are adding positive 2. If you are adding positive 2, what do I mean? I move to the right. Indicate using your direction. Move to the right. How many steps? 2 steps to the right. So we have 1, 2. So we are landing at positive 6. So the value you are landing on is your answer. So note somewhere here, the value in addition or when adding, the value you are, when adding, the value you are landing on is the answer. When adding, the value you are landing on is the answer. So here, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6. So we move 1, 2. That's now 2 steps to the right. Because, why is it to the right? Because we are adding a positive number. So what do we say? Positive 4 plus 2, giving us positive 6. Very simple. B here, what do you have? We have negative 5 plus 3. So 3 is also a natural number, and natural number are positive numbers. So meaning that we are adding positive 3 here. Procedure remains the same. Solution, we have negative 5 plus 3. First step, we know, draw a number line. Here we have 0. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. I hope you are following. Here we have positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6, positive 7, positive 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Locate the first number. Steps. Locate the first number, negative 5. Where is negative 5? This side. Negative 5. We are adding positive 3. Positive 3, we are adding a positive number. We move in which direction? To the right. How many steps? The number of steps is the number you are adding. 3. We are adding 3, meaning that we move 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. We are landing at negative 2. So you say that positive 5 plus 3 is equals to negative 2. Easy. Now, the next one we have C. Then let us add our D here. Negative 3 plus 9. So why am I adding D here? Because I want to manipulate this C. So instead of adding a positive here, let us write here negative. So if I write here negative, I will be now having negative 1 plus negative 3. So C, we have negative 1 plus negative 3. Yeah, we cannot be adding all the positive. We can also add a negative and see how our answer is. How our answer is. So solution, what do you have? Negative 1 plus negative 3. Will there be change? No. Remember, look at the first number. First number here is negative 1. Good. Adding means movement of steps. How many steps am I moving? 3 steps. We say that the number of steps is the answer you are adding. I'm moving 3 steps. Then when I'm adding a positive number, movement is to the right. Am I adding a positive number here? I'm adding negative 3, a negative number. So when it is negative, we move to the left. So the direction will change. Only. We're changing the direction. So let us start. Locate your answer. This 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8. Here, 1, 2, positive, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6, positive 7. So here we have positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6, positive 7. Here negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. Here negative 7, negative 8. Locate the first number, negative 1. Negative 1 is here. I'm adding negative 3. Negative means that I'm moving towards the left. You see, This one towards the right, direction is facing right. Towards the left, I indicate by direction. How many steps? 3 steps. Here will be 1, 2, 3. What do I land on? I'm landing on -4. So what does that tell us? -1 plus -3 is equals to -4. As simple as that. We now know how to add both the negative. I know some of you, you know how to add positive numbers. But if the question is twisted so that you are adding negative numbers, are you going to run away or drop out of school? No. That's why we are learning addition of both negative and both positive so that I give you deep understanding of this concept here. So that is part C. Part D now, I'll make it -3 plus 9. -3 plus 9. Do for me this one.